Hey there, science fans. It's your old pal, Bill Nye, here to talk about something that might seem a little, hairy. Your appendix, pinky toe, and even your eyebrows might seem useless, like leftovers from a time when humans swung from trees and ate bananas all day. But nature doesn't make mistakes, right? It's time to dive into the fascinating world of these so-called useless body parts and uncover their hidden superpowers. Get ready to be amazed, because today we're separating scientific fact from evolutionary fiction.
All right, let's talk eyebrows. You know, those furry caterpillars above your eyes? Some folks spend hours sculpting and shading them, but have you ever stopped to ask, why do we even have them in the first place? Well, my friends, those arches aren't just for show. First off, they're like tiny sweat guards for your eyes. Imagine running a marathon, sweat pouring down your face, and suddenly, bam! A salty geyser blinds you. Not cool, right? That's where eyebrows come in, redirecting that salty deluge away from your precious peepers. But wait, there's more. Eyebrows are also masters of communication. They help us express a whole range of emotions, from surprise to anger to pure, unadulterated joy. Think of them as the punctuation marks of your face.
Now, let's talk about the infamous appendix. This little pouch connected to your large intestine has a bit of a bad reputation. For years, people thought it was completely useless, just waiting to burst and ruin your day. But hold on. Recent research suggests that the appendix might actually play a role in our immune system. Think of it as a safe house for good bacteria, a place where they can hang out and wait to be called into action if you get sick. So, while you don't want your appendix to become the star of its own medical drama, it's not just some evolutionary afterthought. It's more like a backup singer, not always in the spotlight, but ready to step up when needed.
Chapter 3. Wisdom Teeth. A bite of our ancestral past. Next up, we've got wisdom teeth. Those molars that show up uninvited in our late teens or early 20s, often causing a world of pain. Why do these teeth insist on making a grand entrance when we're already grown? Well, to understand wisdom teeth, we need to take a trip back in time to when humans had larger jaws and a diet that would make a modern dentist cringe. Back then, our ancestors relied on those powerful chompers to grind down tough plants and raw meat. But as humans evolved, our brains got bigger, our jaws got smaller, and suddenly, those extra molars didn't have much room to party. Today, wisdom teeth are often seen as more of a nuisance than a necessity. But hey, they're a reminder of our ancestors' incredible chewing abilities.
Chapter 4, Goosebumps Hair-Raising Reactions. Ever wonder why you get goosebumps, you know? Those tiny bumps that pop up on your skin when you're cold or scared? Those, my friends, are a legacy of our hairier ancestors. Think about a cat puffing up its fur when it's threatened. Goosebumps are basically the human version of that. Back in the day, when humans were rocking a full-body fur coat, goosebumps would make their hair stand on end, making them look bigger and more intimidating. It was a handy defense mechanism against predators or rivals. These days, our goosebumps don't exactly strike fear into the hearts of our enemies, unless you're facing down a particularly timid squirrel. But they're a fascinating reminder of our evolutionary connection to the animal kingdom.
Chapter 5, Tailbone, A Tale of Our Past. Last but not least, let's talk about the tailbone, that little bony protrusion at the base of your spine. It might seem like just another useless body part, but it actually tells a fascinating story about our evolutionary history. You see, millions of years ago, our ancestors had tails, just like many other mammals. Those tails were pretty handy for balance, communication, and even swatting away pesky insects. But as humans evolved to walk upright, our tails gradually disappeared, leaving behind the tailbone as a reminder of our tail-wagging past. So the next time you accidentally bump your tailbone, take a moment to appreciate this little piece of your evolutionary journey.
So maybe your weird body parts aren't useless, just underappreciated. They're remnants of our evolutionary past, offering glimpses into the incredible journey that led to us being here today, and who knows? Maybe in another million years, humans will have evolved to have even stranger and more wonderful adaptations.
Now let's take it to the streets and see what people think about these curious body parts. What do you think your appendix is for? Interviewee 1, I don't know, holding my intestines in. Why do we have eyebrows? Interviewee 2, to make us look more intelligent.
Well, there you have it, folks. Proof that even though we might not always understand them, our bodies are truly amazing. Keep asking questions, stay curious, and remember, science rules.